Welcome to the show. I'm starting a new series I'm calling Crossing the Line, where I'll be dealing with issues that involve crossing over the line. Teachers having sex with students, which is statutory rape. Parents crossing the line over discipline. That's number two. I talked about this while I was walking home, and it really just got to me. What was the third one I thought about? Oh, right. Husbands abusing wives, or boyfriends abusing their girlfriends, how you want to call it. So each time in the series when I do a crossing the line series, we'll model it out. I'll model it out for you on my breakboard, where just simply hang on a second. Sorry about that. Where it's just simply I model it out for you guys so that y'all can understand what it means to cross the line. So let's get started with our first issue on crossing the line. So the question is, when is it okay to cross the line on teacher-student relationships? It's never okay. So, to point it out to you, trusty blue pen, I got bigger boards there y'all can see. This is the hold on a sec. This will be the teacher. And this line, this is the line, and teacher and student. This is how I would model it out. Teacher and student. So is it okay to cross the line? Absolutely not. In the media, you hear all these stories like teachers now suspended for teacher-student affairs. But sometimes teachers have to cross the line. And I'm not going to spend most of my time writing this down because I only got like a half hour. I could just do this another hour from another place and it wouldn't make a difference. So we can do one case. Where it's where it's 20-some and it's a 15-year-old. That's how it is. You got yourself a 20-some and a 15-year-old. When this happened, well, I watched an episode of Dr. Phil on YouTube to find out about this, and I'm not going to go into full detail, but to describe it to you, it all started when this 15-year-old started to be flirty. And what did the teacher do? The teacher did nothing. Between both, they both had sex in the classroom. teacher came over. Teacher divorced husband. Teacher divorced husband, right? This is what's happening so far in this timeline here, as y'all can see. Sorry about my handwriting. The student denies it. And then, which led to fessing up. And the teacher was arrested. Now, if she was convicted, she could spend most of her life as a sexual offender, which she already has for life. That's statutory rape. Y'all can understand it. And this is and this has been crossing the line in every detail. And if you want more information about this, I'll put the link in the description below for Dr. Phil episode that y'all can watch on this. And y'all can figure this out for yourselves here. I could just talk about this for another hour and it would not make a difference. But with that in mind, we have to take a break. And by we, I mean me. So, later in this broadcast, is there a link between COVID-19 and weight gain? Some surprising answers later in the show. But next, hear how our local health department is getting a lot of raise. Hear how the city is paying overtime for the health director and amid possible EEOC claim. Is this fraud? Find out the answer next. Annette Rodriguez, you know her as the health director. As the health director now, she's under attack. She's under attack by the people of the city because of these overpayments. According to Seth Kovar from 3 days ago, weeks after sending Corpus Christi city leaders a letter announcing her intention to file an Equal Employment Opportunity Commission to claim because of dispute over overtime pay, the city revealed Thursday how much overtime pay by the health director network is collected over the past 20 months. So she made $600,000 since the beginning of the pandemic. Add to that $200,000. Documents confirm the figures. From January, we're going to do some math here on this topic. So, we're going to do some math here. This is going to be a lesson, so I'm going to have my trusty red pen, if I can find it. Pretty sure I had it. Sure I have my lucky red pen. Let's use green. So from May 2020 to October 15, so when we look at this, we have over $300,000. We add plus the $200,000. So we got over like 500. So this was over $500,000 she got. And the city was just also Boundary Explorer filed suit for a while. And this was back in. And this square, which I've written up, which I squared down, goes from January before the pandemic to January 2020. This is how much she made. And then we add in 110. Five plus 1 equals 6. So she made $610,000. That's $610,000. So we have five. This is what happened. Over $600,000. Then now she's getting paid $600. So we have $610,000 plus, so we have 500. So that's over like $500,000. I must have gotten my calculations wrong. I apologize. So we have $500,000 plus the $600,000. And then we add in the $200,000. What does that equal up to? We'll tell you next. Welcome back. The reason I cut a break is I had to use the calculator and I don't want to waste time doing this, so I figured it out. And for you viewers at Corpus Christi, you definitely want to hear this. After adding all this up, and doing this homework, she's making $1,300,000. That's it, baby. $1,300,000 from our taxpayers. I wish they could see the look on Annette's face and the face of Seth Kovar when he finds out that I did my homework. You happy? I hope you guys are happy that our tax dollars are going to our 1.3 or $1,300,000 is going to this. So boom, baby, there is your answer. You see, $1,300,000 of our tax dollars are going to this person, which was before and during the pandemic. And if I were to show this in court, this is all the evidence I got, baby. As soon as this video gets uploaded to YouTube, I'll go show Seth Kovar this, and bam, I'm a hero. This is what it came up with. That's 610. We added all this up. $1,300,000. So again, 500 plus 600 plus 200, $1,300,000. If the city manager would look at my face and all the thoughts and look at my face, this is it, baby. This is it. There you go. There's your answer. And to be honest, I really did my homework this time. Now, that suit will be filed. And in my opinion, we're wasting our tax dollars on this Annette fellow. All thanks to my handy dandy wandy dandy brake board. Just a simple dry erase board, only at Walmart. Just simple pen plus clear dry erase board with a dry erase marker, only available at Walmart. Prices may vary, plus tax. Wow. I really did my homework this time. Now, when I show this to Seth Kovar, bam! In your face, bitch. That was the finance director. And wait till the finance director sees this. Oh, wait a sec. That's not it. Oh, yeah. And Rodriguez's employer filed suit for a while. Plus, the city is taking inspiration from major cities' health departments. And in April, the city manager put a stop to this practice. It's unclear, and Child Services were to return with an issue. They weren't able to reach him. It's unlikely the city will even budge. Says about city to submit reimbursement, documentation typically filed. So, yeah. I really hope that this gets broadcast on this show, because I really did my homework. We're getting paid over we're paying her over $1 million, which is what we ought to be cutting back. It's either stop it or just let her go immediately. And as of now, Zanoni says he's working on a new policy that will require any employee receiving overtime to be working from the office. That's a must. So now, once this episode airs, and there's still more questions to be asked. And once this gets revealed to Seth Kovar, which I'm going to do after the show, the look on my face would be like, huh? What? 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 Now that, and by doing that, you'll be exploding you'll be burning your checkbooks, going down protesting, do whatever you want. But when you choose to behave, you choose the consequences. Zanoni says he's working on a plan, and if this plan works, then we won't have to be paying overtime. It's hurting the taxpayers, much less than the schools. Now, the question is there a possible link between COVID and weight gain? Well, going into, well, I think I found it. Well, to answer your question, there probably is a difference. And the COVID vaccine. Many states have used BMI, body mass index, so will it gain weight? No one knows. I mean, covering shots in arms. So basically, the answer is no. Just give you a simple question. Back in a moment. Now that we've covered the cost, the total cost, next week on this broadcast, we're going to hear what she has to say in a one-on-one interview with Kate Riarte. Also coming tomorrow, our new series, we're going back to our new series, our Cross the Line series continues with the question with an issue on spanking. I've talked about this on a spanking episode, but when is discipline crossing the line? That's the question. Also, more topics you might be surprised to see, and we'll have more from the breakboard. Look for that next week. Well, that's it for now for Cut Me a Break. I thank you for joining us. Remember, stop bullying, speak up. And also tomorrow, also next week, Halloween's coming up. We're going to let you know how you can be safe during the nighttime. Good night.